This is how to install a 200 amp breaker panel. Things I wish I knew before I started. You need 2 grounding rods, minimum of 6 feet apart. Check your local codes. They might want more. Number 4 solid copper wire that goes all the way to the disconnect where the meter is. Now the things I'm going to tell you, you need to check your local codes. The things I tell you apply to Lenoir City, Tennessee, and they might have different requirements wherever you live. The conduit to run your main wires need to be in Schedule 80 PVC, and I found that it works better if you use the cleaner, the purple primer, and the glue. Doesn't seem to want to stick if you don't use all that. But you want Schedule 80 PVC. You have 3 wires coming in from the header. And in Lenoir City, they require a 2.5 inch metal pipe when it goes through the roof. You got to put these clamps to clamp it to the wall. Here you have to have a disconnect with the meter. 3 wires coming in, 2 hots, 1 neutral. 5 wires coming out, 2 hots, neutral, ground, which goes to the panel inside, and the ground wire that came from a continuous run, it can't be spliced, from where you put your grounding rods. And then you have to have conduit continuously to the panel. Let's go inside and take a little peek at the panel. And again, you need to check your local codes. I can't tell you how important that is, because the code is there to protect people. In here, I wish I had a light. Let me get a light. This is allows. Oh, and your wires determine what size breaker you use. If it's a number 14 wire, use a 15 amp breaker. If it's a number 12 wire, you use a 20 amp. If it's a number 10 wire, you can use a 30 amp. Now, again, your conduit runs all the way in here. Your neutral in both places has to be marked with white tape to designate that it's the neutral. 2 hot legs, and then this ground wire, number 4 multi-strand green wire, connects on the neutral. All your neutrals go on one side, and then there's a little screw that attaches the ground. I'm saying all your grounds go on this bar. All your neutrals, the white wires, go on this bar. You can only put 1 wire in each little spot. You put your highest amperage breakers at the top, and then you want to balance the right and the left. And what am I forgetting? Oh, and everything has to be labeled. You got to put labels on what breaker goes where. Good luck. There's a lot of misinformation out there. That's all I have.